They now live all across the country, but for many European immigrants arriving in Canada during the 30s, 40s, and 50s, Pier 21 in Halifax was their first step onto Canadian soil. Thousands were fleeing wars and persecution. Others were looking for a better life. All had great expectations. Ruth Goldblum's grandparents came to Halifax from Russia. Today on Pier 21, Goldblum has a dream of recreating those historical years when this little piece of Canada meant so much to so many. She is raising money to restore Pier 21.
We think the time is right now to respect our past, to give our children a sense of the history of Canada.
Laszlo Lichter was one of those 1.5 million Canadians who walked through the immigration doors at Pier 21. It was 1957. Lichter was a refugee from the failed Hungarian Revolution. In those days, he was welcomed to Canada, and like other immigrants, made an important contribution to the country. He went on to become a high school principal and later the mayor of Halifax County. Now he worries about attitudes towards immigrants of the 90s.
To even think that there are people who look at new immigrants, new refugees coming to a country and believe that those people are a threat to the country. To me, hopefully, those of us who came turned out to be an asset to the country rather than a threat.
And that's what Ruth Goldblum wants Pier 21 to emphasize, the importance of immigration.
There is a lot of bias against immigration that we must really make a concerted effort as a Canadian to show why immigration is so important to our land.
For others who arrived at Pier 21, the memories are a bit more poetic. In her art gallery, Annika Felderoff-Graham, originally from Holland, remembers her first day in Canada in 1954, a day in the countryside.
That just gave you sort of a feeling of, oh, this is a land of, space and freedom. We loved it.
Today, Pier 21 is home to local artists and occasional cruise ships. In the future, it may well be a monument, not only to a memory, but the recognition of immigrants who helped build this country. Jim Munson, CTV News, Halifax.